Hey, let me tell you about Jimmy the Cheese Thompson. Probably the most peculiar boxer you'll ever meet. This guy's life revolves around two things: his undying love for cheese and his unexplainable fear of women. Every morning, Jimmy wakes up to a breakfast of various cheeses. We're talking aged cheddar, creamy brie, sharp provolone. His fridge looks like a dairy wonderland. He even named his boxing gloves Gouda and mozzarella. No joke. This man has a cheese tattoo on his bicep. At the gym, Jimmy's an absolute beast. His punches are swift, his footwork is impeccable, and his reputation in the local boxing circuit is solid. But here's where things get weird. Whenever a woman walks into the gym, Jimmy's first instinct is to challenge them to a boxing match. Not because he's aggressive, mind you, but because it's his bizarre way of dealing with his fear. See, back in 3rd grade, a girl named Sarah absolutely destroyed him in dodgeball. And somehow that trauma just stuck. No, at 28 years old, Jimmy's response to seeing a woman is to raise his fists and start bouncing on his toes. He doesn't actually want to fight him. He just panics and falls back on his boxing training. This quirk has led to some pretty awkward situations, like that time at the cheese festival. Yes, they have those. When the female vendor asked if he wanted to sample some aged Gouda, poor Jimmy started throwing jabs at the air while sweating profusely, all while trying to stuff cheese samples in his mouth. His coach, Big Mike, has been trying to help him overcome this fear. Jimmy, he'd say, you can't keep challenging every woman you see to a boxing match. That's not how dating works, son. But Jimmy would just stress-eat his emergency pocket cheese and shadow box in the corner. The real turning point came when a new boxing instructor joined the gym area, the cheese grater Rodriguez. Jimmy was torn between his fear, his love for cheese, and his passion for boxing. For the first time, he had to face all his fears and obsessions at once. These days, Jimmy's slowly making progress. He's learned to channel his fear into perfecting his technique. Instead of challenging women to fights, he still carries cheese everywhere he goes. Old habits die hard. But hey, at least now he can have a conversation with a woman without assuming his boxing stance. And who knows, maybe one day he'll